Good morning everyone, my name is Gustaf Ananda from University of Sangga Buana. Let me start this speech with one simple question. Have you ever bought something and later thought, why did I even buy this? Maybe it was on sale, maybe you saw it online, or maybe you just feel like you need in that moment. It's fine, it's normal if you happen to be that moment. It's called consumerism. It happened to all of us. Because we live in the world where buying things is just one click away and click again. And without realizing we get carried away, always wanting more thing and chasing the next thing. But here's the real question. Are we buying things because we truly need them or just because we want them? Yeah, that's where the issue begins. To answer that, we need to find a balance between what we want and what we truly need. Because if you think about it, this day and age, our life are shaped by what we buy. It's so easy to confuse desire with necessity. Like something we want suddenly feels like something we need. And that's where the debate begins. Some people believe that consumerism makes our life better. It gives us comfort, it convinces, and it even supports economic growth. So it's good, right? But on the other hand, those are who argue that it leads to the overconsumption, waste, pollution, and serious environmental damage. Both of them I kinda true. So where do we stand? Personally, I believe consumerism isn't entirely bad. It has its flaw, but at the same time, if we don't rethink the way we consume, we risk creating a future that is not sustainable, that is not good for life. And to understand this better, first look at the positive side of consumerism, because everyone like the good side first. So on one hand, consumerism plays an important role on improving living standard, boosting the economy, and fulfill a human desire. Because when people buy goods, business are encouraged to innovate, creating more jobs, develop products that make life easier. For example, a smartphone, or online service, or as simple as affordable product made our daily life more convenient than ever. So this shows that consumerism does not only satisfy human desire, but also drive economic growth and technology progress. So in many ways, consumerism can actually improve our quality of life. So it's a good thing, right? Wrong, because that's only the good side of the story. Because on the other hand, consumerism also brings serious consequences. It leads to overconsumption and environmental damage. Because, for instance, a rise of fast fashion, the excessive online shopping has greatly increased the waste, the pollution, and the depletion of the natural resource. Many people buy things not because they truly need them, but simply because they want them in that moment and they just throw away out the garbage. So over time, this creates a pattern that is not sustainably for the sustainable. For example, one time I look at the online shop app and find a lot of zero rupiah product. A lot of consumers are buying things and a lot of them is useless product. So while consumerism give us comfort, it also come at the cost. Our environment has to pay that. So the question is, how we can do about it? Simple. To deal with this issue, we need to start finding again a balance between desire and sustainability. This can begin with the simple action. We can be more mindful about what we buy, what we choose to buy, what we truly need. If you cannot do it, supporting eco-friendly product. Or if you still can do it, just to use 2R, recycle and reuse as time as possible. At the same time, government and big companies also play a big role. They can encourage a sustainable practice through better policy, innovation, responsible production. Because in the end, it's not about stopping consumption completely, because it's impossible. It's about consuming in a more smarter way, in more responsible way. And when awareness, responsible, and innovation comes together, we can build a more sustainable consumer culture that is more healthier than ever. So yeah, in this conclusion, consumerism is a truly double-edged sword. It can drive in progress and satisfy our desire, but it can also lead us down the path of excess and environmental harm. If we continue to consume without thinking, we may win in short-term battle of convenience, but we will lose on long-term war of sustainability. So yeah, ultimately it is time to draw the line between what we want and what we truly need. By becoming more mindful, more responsibility customer, so we can turn the tide and build a future where economic growth and environmental sustainability go hand in hand. So yeah, thank you for the attention. Bye.